G'day folks, it's Cortezerino, and welcome to part 4 of the Fire Castle tutorial series, and this will be the final installment. So this is where we finished in part 3 in the last episode, and as you can see there isn't much more to go. So there's a triangular bit of roof to build at the front and the back of the building, and then it's just the room on the very top. So we will get this done in no time at all, so we might as well stop talking and get started with the tutorial. Alrighty, I want you to come along to the top of your staircase, and we're looking at this hole in the roof. What we're going to do is come along and place a sea lantern just on that slab right there. Then we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dirt and another sea lantern on the end. Now you can look from this side. Against the sea lantern, we'll do 3 stripped spruce logs, then 1, then 3, and we're just going to alternate, like this, all the way along. Then, looking from above, we're just going to place 4 barrels, all facing the right way up. Then you can hold shift and place another stripped spruce log against them. So now I want you to grab some red carpet, and we're going to climb down our stairs. And we're just going to place red carpet on all of the pale oak that you can see right here. So there is 9 in each corner, and then we're just going to cover up all of this as well. And once you've put in all of your red carpet, we're going to climb down our stairs, and we're going to look at this big window here. So you can see we've got these 2 lanterns with the dirt in the middle. We're just going to put 3 red carpet on those. And then we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're just going to do 2 more of those coming from the carpet. So we have a rug in the middle of the room. So now we're going to look over at this window again, and you can see the black stone up there. Just underneath the dirt block, we're going to do a sea lantern there, and then next to that a stripped dark oak log, and you can place 2 dark oak trapdoors on those. And we'll do the same on this side, so where we've got the black stone, just underneath the dirt, we'll do our sea lantern. Then toward the centre of the building, we'll do our stripped dark oak log with 2 dark oak trapdoors on those. Then we're going to place underneath the sea lantern a chiselled polished black stone with 1, 2, 3, 4 stripped dark oak logs and another chiselled black stone. And we'll do the same under here. So we'll start with the black stone under the sea lantern, then our 4 dark oak and another chiselled black stone. And just behind these pillars we have some fences that we placed earlier. Underneath each of these we're just going to place a chain and a lantern. Then you'll need to pillar up to our barrels in the ceiling, and underneath each barrel we're going to place a spruce fence. We'll connect those 2 with a spruce fence gate, and we'll connect those 2 as well. Now, with the fences closest to the middle, we're just going to place 2 chains, and they will have lanterns underneath. But on the fences on the outside, they're going to be double the length. So it's 2 chains on each side, so that's how you should look when you're done. Okay, now we can come back to the lanterns we just placed underneath these fences. So above the fence, I want you to place a dark oak plank, and then against the chiseled black stone, we'll do an upside down dark oak stair, then look toward the front window and place another one right there. So the stair curves around, and we'll do the same on this side. So plank above the fence, upside down dark oak stair there, then look toward the front and curve that one. And at the same height, we'll also place another one right there. Then with dark oak slabs, we'll place 3 against the top of the netherwort on each side. And then you can look down to this dirt block just in the centre of our window. We'll place a dirt block against that with 2 red wool on top and another red wool just in front. Then we'll dig up those 2 dirt, place stripped spruce logs, and we'll do the same on that side. Now looking from the side against the dirt, we'll do upside down deep slate brick stairs. They will have a polished deep slate on top, and then another upside down deep slate brick stairs. Then we'll place an anvil right there, and we'll do the same on this side. So our brick stairs, polished deep slate, upside down stairs again, and an anvil. Then looking from the front, on top of the anvils we'll place mangrove slabs, and then on top of the carpet we'll do a polished deep slate slab. And I want you to look in the same direction that I am. Come along to the chiseled black stone and place 1, 2, 3 spruce trapdoors in front. And we'll do the same here, 1, 2, 3. And then we're just going to run our trapdoors over the tops of the sea lanterns. Then grab spruce slabs and we'll start in the corners just underneath our lanterns. But then what you can do is just go ahead and cover up all of the dirt right here. And that's how it should look when you're finished. So now we're going to go to the other side of this window. And against the top half of these white concrete blocks, we're going to place 3 spruce slabs. And then we're going to place 3 spruce trapdoors there and 3 right there. Then on top of this concrete in the middle, we'll do 3 stripped dark oak logs with 3 on that side and 1, 2, 3 on that side. And then we'll also do 3 white concrete on each side like that. Then grab dark oak stairs, and against the final dark oak there, we'll place an upside down stair, then a second and a third, and then we'll also do the same on that side. And then if you're building this in survival, you probably want to stand up here on the stair. So not against that slab, but against that spruce trapdoor. Just hold shift, place 2 more spruce trapdoors, and we'll do the same from that side. So that's how it should look when you're done. And then you can also grab a dark oak fence gate, place it there, and open it up. Okay, now we're going to look over at this log with the button on the end. On top of that, we'll do a dirt block with a dark oak plank each side and a dark oak slab on top, and we'll do the same on this side. So dirt, 2 planks, and our slab. Now with dirt, we're going to look over at where we have these 2 stairs right here. We'll just place a dirt block there, another one, and a third, and we'll do the same over here. So dirt, 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 all on the diagonal. In between the top 2, we'll do a dark oak plank with the dirt on top and another dark oak plank. Now staying with our dark oak planks just next to this dirt, we're going to place one there and then switch to dark oak stairs and do 1, 2, 3. So that's how you should look. Do the same on this side. So next to the dirt, we'll do our plank. Then we'll do our 3 dark oak stairs. Okay, you can come to the other side of this triangle, and just on top of this dark oak stair that's above our throne, we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4 stripped dark oak logs. Then looking toward the front of the building, you can then look down and place 1, 2, 3 red glazed terracotta, then 2, and then 1. And we'll do the same on this side. So 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now you can climb up on top of this dark oak and just look down at this gap here. So starting next to that concrete, we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dirt blocks. Then starting next to that concrete, we'll do 3, and then we'll do 2 right there. So we've just filled in that gap. Now looking from the side, starting on top of the glazed terracotta there, we'll do 1, 2, 3 deep slate tile blocks. Next to those, 3 black stone brick stairs, and then 3 more tile blocks. And we'll cover up that dirt block with a deep slate tile slab. So we'll do the exact same thing on this side. So on top of our glazed terracotta, 3 tile blocks with 3 black stone stairs next to those. Another 3 blocks, then cover up the dirt with a tile slab. Okay, you can swing around here again and park yourself right here. So we're looking at the glazed terracotta. Just on each side of this, on top of the concrete and dark oak, we're going to do 3 dirt blocks there, and the same on this side. Then just above our 2 dark oak trapdoors, we'll do 2 upside down deep slate tile stairs. Then look at our dirt and place 2 more stairs with 2 deep slate tile slabs right there. So we'll do the same on this side. So above our trapdoors, 2 tile stairs, then look at the dirt, place 2 more stairs, and then 2 deep slate tile slabs. And looking at our glazed terracotta again, you can see just above here we have 2 deep slate blocks and another 2 right there. What we're going to do is look from the side, and against those blocks we're going to place 2 black stone brick stairs. with a deep slate tile slab just at the bottom of them. So we'll do the same on this side. So against the 2 tile blocks, we'll do 2 blackstone stairs with a deep slate tile slab right there. Then looking from this side, against that slab we just place 3 tile blocks, and the same on this side. Then against the top half of those blocks we'll do 3 tile slabs, and another 3 right there. And staying right here, I want you to look down at this line of stripped dark oak, find the one in the middle and place 2 stripped dark oak just on top of it, with 2 white concrete each side. Then we're going to look from the side, and just next to this blackstone stair we'll do a deep slate tile block, then a deep slate tile stair, and another deep slate tile block. And you can swing around and do the exact same thing on this side. Then I want you to look to the back of the building. Next to that stair we just placed, we're going to do a polished blackstone brick stair with a deep slate tile slab in front, and then grab a deep slate tile stair and just place it next to the blackstone stair. And we'll do the same right here. So looking toward the back, next to that stair, do a blackstone stair with a deep slate tile stair beside it, and then the deep slate tile slab in front of the blackstone stair. Now we're going to switch to deep slate brick slabs. Come along to the edge of our triangle and just place it right there against the top half of that plank. Then against the dirt we'll do 2 polished basalt sticking out, and on the other side of this we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more polished basalt. Okay, now we're going to look at this triangle again, and you can see all these dirt blocks in the front. Against each of these we're going to place a deep slate brick block. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so just against the dirt blocks. Then switch to deep slate brick slabs. We're going to place 2 slabs right there just to connect those blocks, and then we'll place 1 right there as well. And we'll do the same on this side, so 2 right there and 1 right there, so we have a nice curve of the roof. Now grab deep slate brick walls. We're going to place 1 right there and another 1 right there. And then at the back of the polished basalt, we're going to count to the 3rd one in. So 1, 2, 3. On the 3rd one in, place your wall and do the same on that side. Okay, now I want you to swing around to the back of the castle, and we're going to build against this little window right here. So just against the white concrete, we're going to look from the side and place 2 upside down dark oak stairs, and they will have dirt blocks on top. In between those, we'll place a dark oak plank, and we'll also place a plank on the back of our 2 stairs. Now just diagonally down from these planks, I want you to pick up 1, 2, 3 blocks and place in 3 more dark oak planks, and we'll do the same on that side. Okay, now we're going to look at this from the side, and on top of the 2nd plank, we're going to place a dark oak slab, behind that a dark oak plank, then against the dirt, a dark oak stair with another one on top of the dirt. And we'll do the same on this side. So on the 2nd plank, we'll do a dark oak slab, then a plank, then 2 stairs. In the middle of those stairs, we'll do a dirt block with a dark oak plank on top. And now we're just using deep slate bricks and deep slate brick slabs. So starting with our bricks, we'll place 1 against that dirt and 1 against that dirt with our brick slab in between the top halves of those. Then on the diagonal coming down from this block, we're going to do another deep slate brick. And on the diagonal again, we're going to pick up that slab, place another brick with a deep slate brick slab just beside it. And we'll do the same over here. So diagonally down, we'll do a brick, then replace that slab with another brick, and then our brick slab. And if we swing around to this side of our triangle, just above our grated window here, against the frog light, we're going to place a deep slate tile block. Then looking from the side, against that block, we'll do a deep slate tile stair, and we'll do another one on that side. Now, each side of this stair, we're going to place a polished blackstone brick stair. So we're going to do 1 looking at the frog light, and then looking toward the front of the building, we'll do another one right there, so it curves around. And we'll do the same on this side, so looking at the frog light, we'll do one blackstone stair there, then look toward the front of the building and place your second so the stairs curve around. Now, just in between our blackstone stairs, we're going to do a blackstone brick. And then looking from the side here, we're going to do 2 deep slate tile blocks just in front of and on top of the white concrete. So you can do the same over here. So in between our stairs, we'll do our polished blackstone brick. And then covering the white concrete, we'll do our 2 tile blocks. Now grab a dark oak plank, and on the very first block we place there, place your plank in. And then with polished basalt, we'll go 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And you can grab deep slate brick walls. We'll place 1 each side of our basalt there. And then on the first basalt we placed, just each side of that, we'll do another wall. Okay, now we're going to look at that window from the inside of the building. And just next to the top trapdoors, we're going to place an upside down spruce stair. Now, next to each of these, what we're going to do is place 1, 2, 3 more stairs with 2 dirt blocks beside that and a polished blackstone brick. So we'll do the same over here. So 3 more upside down spruce stairs with 2 dirt and a polished blackstone brick. Now we're going to look in this direction and we're going to curve that final stair around. And you can do the same over here. So that last stair, just curve it around. Then look in this direction. You can start next to that dark oak, place an upside down stair with an extra 3 beside it so it'll connect right there. And we'll do the same here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 in total. So if you look from below, all of our stairs are curving around. Alrighty, so on the end of these stairs, we just placed 2 dirt and then a blackstone. Starting from this blackstone, we're going to build with dirt toward the front of the castle. So just place your blocks along here. When you get to this hole, just add an extra dirt, then another polished blackstone brick, and then you can turn the corner and place 1, 2, 3, 4 dirt until you connect right there. So we'll do the exact same thing over here. So starting from the blackstone, build up to the hole. When you get to the hole, add an extra dirt, then another blackstone brick, and 4 more dirt. Okay, now we're going to swing around to the side of the building, and looking at this line of dirt we just placed against the blackstone, we're going to place a dirt block, and we're just going to place one every second block until we finish against that blackstone. And then we're going to place our polished blackstone bricks in between the dirt. So you can swing around to this side and do the exact same thing. And after you've placed your 7 blackstone, come along to the dirt block on the end, and we're going to look at it diagonally. And each side of the dirt block will do a deep slate tile block with a deep slate brick in between. Now, against the bottom half of the tile blocks, we'll place 2 tile slabs. And then diagonally in front of this brick, we'll place a brick slab right there. And another one diagonally behind. And behind that, we'll do another deep slate brick. So you're going to build the exact same thing in all 4 corners. So come along to the dirt block here. Your 2 tile blocks with the brick in between. Tile slabs and then a brick slab. Another one there with a deep slate brick behind. So go ahead, do that in each corner. And once you've done your corners, you can swing around to the side of the building. And what I built here, copy the same thing to the opposite side. So you can see our blackstone bricks there. Just against the bottom half of those, we're going to place blackstone brick slabs. So run those all the way along. But I also want you to turn the corner because we have an extra one on this side. So you can place your slab in there. And we have the same thing up this end. We've got that extra brick. Just place a slab against the bottom half of that. Then you can look from the side again. What we're going to do is grab deep slate tile blocks, and just in between those slabs we placed, we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks. And then just to cover up our dirt, we're going to place deep slate tile slabs. So build that on the other side. Okay, now we're going to swing around to the front of our roof. And you can see we've got this dirt block here and another one just here. So on these 2 dirt blocks, we're going to place a deep slate tile slab with a deep slate tile block behind it, and we'll do the same right there. Then on top of this dirt block, we're going to do a polished blackstone brick stair, then skip a block and place another one right there. And we'll do the same on this side. So on these dirt, we do our slabs with the tiles behind them, then a blackstone stair and another. And then you can swing around to the back of the roof. And then just over here, you can see we have 3 dirt blocks. On each of these, we'll place our deep slate tile slab with the deep slate tile behind it. So I'll do that a second time and a third. And then on top of the stripped dark oak, we're just going to do 2 blackstone brick stairs. So go ahead and do the same thing on this side. So 3 slabs, 3 blocks, and 2 blackstone stairs. And then we can swing around to the side of our roof. And starting on these dirt blocks that are sticking out, we're going to place 6 deep slate tile slabs. And all of those will have deep slate tiles behind them. And then on the dirt, we're going to do our polished blackstone brick stairs. So just go ahead and do the same thing on this side. Okay, now you can come back to the front of our roof, and we're just going to build on top of this dirt. So behind the tile blocks, we're going to place deep slate tile stairs, and behind the blackstone brick stairs, we're just going to place more blackstone brick stairs. So do the same thing on this side, so blackstone behind the blackstone, and tiles behind the tiles. And at the back we have to place 5 stairs along here, but it's the same idea. So behind the tiles we'll place our 3 tile stairs with 2 blackstone stairs, and we'll do the same thing right here. Pretty easy. Okay, I want you to come to the top of our staircase. And in between these 2 dirt blocks, we're going to place 3 stripped dark oak logs, and they will have 3 spruce slabs just poking out toward the front of the building. Then look at it from this side. We're going to place a dirt block right there, and over there we'll place another, and then we'll connect those with 3 deep slate tile blocks. And now we're just going to cover up this little gap in our ceiling. So place a temporary dirt block right there. Then we'll do a stripped spruce log on top. You can break that. And we're just going to place stripped spruce all the way along this gap until that hole is completely covered. Then grab some dirt blocks. We'll build out 2 dirt from that one. And from that dirt, we'll build out another 2. And then you can just place 6 in between. Okay, now we're going to come to the back of the roof. And over here in the corner, you can see we have a deep slate brick block. We're going to place a stripped dark oak log on top of that with a dark oak slab against it, poking toward the back of the building. So in the other back corner, we'll do the same thing. And then if you swing around to the front of the building, on top of this deep slate brick, we're going to place another, whoops, that was a slab. We're going to place another log with another slab against it, but this time the slab is poking toward the front of the building. And we'll do the same thing in this front corner. So a log with a dark oak slab pointing toward the front. So now these slabs are the corner blocks. We're just going to make a square connecting the slabs, and we're going to do this with stripped dark oak wood. So we're going to place it on top of the deep slate tile stairs. So that has bark on every single side. So we're just going to place them all the way along the top of these tile stairs. So every second block, then you can turn the corner, and on the side walls, we're placing them on top of the blackstone stairs. Turn the corner again. This time it's the tile stairs we're placing them on top of. And then for the side walls, we're placing them on the blackstone stairs. And then we're just going to connect all of these with upside down dark oak stairs. So just run around placing all of these in. And once you've done that, come to the corner slab and place a dark oak plank. And we're just going to place these every second block all the way around. So at the front of the building, you'll also place one on top of that basalt. So just do an entire lap, then switch to stripped dark oak wood. This is the one with bark on every side. And we're just going to place these in all of the gaps. Okay, now you can come to the front of the building, and on top of the basalt, we're going to place a dark oak plank right there. Then switch to slabs and just place them all the way along and finish on that basalt right on the end. And we'll do the same thing on the back wall, but this is a bit shorter, so the plank will go there, and then 1, 2, 3 dark oak slabs. Now switch to dark oak stairs, and starting against this corner block, we're going to place 2 stairs upside down, and we're just going to place these every second block so you can skip past the basalt right there, but then just continue with your upside down stairs until you've done a full lap. Okay, now we're going to build inside of this square. So looking from the front, I want you to turn to the left, and across this wall, we're just going to place dark oak planks all the way along. And then on the end, we'll do a dirt block and then a second line of dark oak planks, and we'll finish with a dirt block. And you can look to the other side wall, and over here, we're going to do the exact same thing. So a line of dark oak planks, then another line, but this line has a dirt block on each end. And then staying with our dark oak planks, we're just going to connect the dirt blocks at the front of the building, and we'll do the same thing at the back. So this again is with dark oak planks. And then in each corner, just diagonally out from that dirt block, we're going to place 4 more dirt blocks, and then 1, 2, 3 jungle planks on each side. So go ahead, build that in each corner. And once you've done all of those, just in this gap in between on each side, I want you to place 2 dirt blocks, 1, 2, just like that. So now we're going to continue our spruce staircase. So at the top of our stairs right here, we're going to place 3 more stairs. Then we'll do that again. Now just behind this top level, we'll do 3 dirt with an extra dirt on each side. And then you can put another layer of stairs. Now grab red terracotta, and we're just going to do a wall starting from that dirt block there and finishing on that dirt block, and we'll do the same on this side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you can come into your staircase here, and we're just going to plug up the gap in there with your red terracotta, and of course do the same on this side. So when you're done, that's how your staircase should look. So now just stand at the top of our stairs and look in this direction. Each side of that dirt block, we're going to do a single stripped spruce log. Then we'll do 2 like that. Then look in the other direction and we'll run 3 just facing the other way. Now every other log we're going to place will all be in this direction. So we can just continue these logs all the way along, and we'll continue those logs all the way to the end. Now you can look in this direction, and we're going to place 2 on each side of the dirt, then 1 on the end of the dirt, and on the ends of these logs we'll do 3 more spruce stairs, and then we're just going to fill in the rest of the floor with our stripped spruce logs and make sure they're all facing in this direction. And that's how you should look when you're finished. So now I want you to come along to any corner, and just on top of this dirt block, we're going to place 1, 2, 3 stripped mangrove logs. And then on top of the spruce, we're going to place 3 waxed exposed copper grates on that side and another 3 on that side. So go ahead and build the exact same thing in each corner. And once you've done all 4 of those, come along to these 2 dirt blocks, and on the one in between the spruce, we're going to place 3 stripped mangrove logs. And that will have our grates on each side. So go ahead and build that on all 4 sides. Okay, once you've put those in, swing around to the front of the building so we're looking toward the back. And in this gap right here, we're going to place 3 more grates with a spruce fence down the bottom. Then we'll do a spruce fence gate, another fence gate, and a fence. And still looking toward the back, we'll do the same in this gap here. So our 3 grates, our 3 fences with 2 spruce fence gates in between. And then in the center of the back wall, we'll just do a spruce fence with a fence gate each side. Okay, in between our jungle planks, we have a single dirt block there. On each side of the build, I want you to place 3 polished basalt just on top of that dirt block. And then come along to the corners, and what I built here, copy to all the other corners. So on these dirt blocks, we're going to place 3 polished basalt on each side. Then in the middle, 3 white concrete with 2 calcite on top. And then on top of this dirt block, we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spruce logs. So build that in each corner. And then come along to any wall. And what we're going to do is just run a line of calcite connecting the bottom calcite there. And then that line will have dark oak slabs just against the bottom half of the calcite. And then you can go ahead and run another line of calcite on top. So go ahead and do that on all 4 sides. And then you can come to the inside, and in each corner, just on top of that mangrove, we're going to place 3 dirt blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 3 over here, and 3 over here. And then once again, what I build on this side, copy to every single side. So we're going to start with a stripped mangrove log sticking out from the dirt. Then against the calcite, we'll do an ochre froglight with a mangrove trapdoor on the front. And we'll do the same over here. So our log, then the froglight with the trapdoor, and then we'll just connect it with 3 stripped mangrove logs. So build that on every side. And once that's done, come along to any corner. And what I build here, copy to the other corners. So just against the calcite there, we're going to place 2 dark oak slabs each side of our spruce. Then against the spruce, we'll do 2 upside down dark oak stairs, and they will have a dark oak fence in between them. Then grab dirt blocks, and we're going to place 1, 2, 3 just on top of the spruce and the slabs. So do that in each corner. And once that's done, you can climb down from the roof, and underneath the fence we just placed in each corner, we're going to do a chain and a lantern. So do all 4 of those. Okay, now we're going to decorate each of our walls, and the back wall is actually a little bit different because there's no doorway. So we might start with this one. So against this polished basalt, we'll do 3 jungle fences. And we'll do 3 against that one as well. And then in the windows here, we're going to do upside down jungle stairs, just like that. In the middle, we'll place a jungle trapdoor. And then on each side here, we're going to place jungle trapdoors. So 1 at the bottom, flick it up, 1 at the top, and flick it down. So that's how that wall will look. Now, the other 3 walls are very similar. There's only one difference. So we'll start with our jungle fences in the same place, and we'll place in our upside down jungle stairs with trapdoors in between them and trapdoors on each side as well. And then here is the only difference. We're going to come to the inside of our build, look from this direction, and place another jungle trapdoor just under the froglight. So that's how to build it. Build the same thing on the other walls as well. And staying with our jungle fences, come along and place one right in the corner there. And we're just going to place a fence every second block and do a full lap of the building. And once that's done, grab some dirt blocks, and we're just placing these temporarily in between all of our fences. And we're going to place jungle trapdoors on top, and you can do this however you like, but this is how I like to do it. So come to the front of the build and just do a line of trapdoors all facing in that direction, and then come to the back of the build, starting in the corner, we'll do the exact same thing. And then for the 2 side walls, we're just going to look in this direction and place all of our trapdoors. And once you've done that on both sides, you can just go ahead and pick up all of your temporary dirt blocks. Okay, you can look up at your calcite, and what I build on this side, I want you to copy to every single side. So starting just next to this dark oak slab, we're going to do a dark oak fence and just place one every second block, and they will have 4 dark oak trapdoors in between. Then hold shift, place a sea lantern on each trapdoor. Then each side of the sea lantern will do a netherwort block, and those netherwort blocks will have grindstones in front. So build that on each side. And then you can come along to the corner, and what I build in this corner, copy to the others. So on top of the upside down stairs, we'll do stripped dark oak logs. and they will have grindstones poking out to the side. Then in between we'll do dark oak planks with 2 dark oak trapdoors against those, then hold shift, place a dark oak slab, and then just on top of the plank we're going to place a dirt block. So once you've built that in each corner, come along to the side wall, and what I built here, copy to every side. So against the dirt we'll do an upside down dark oak stair. We'll also do them against the sea lanterns and finish with one on that dirt, and each of those will have a dark oak trapdoor in front. So build that on each side. Okay, we're going to place dirt blocks on top of our sea lanterns and netherwort, and we're going to be turning the corner where we have these 3 dirt blocks here. So place 3 on top of that, then run them across the tops of your sea lanterns and turn the corner on those blocks there, so you can keep going around until you've done an entire lap. And once you've done that, come to the front of the building and grab a deep slate tile. We're going to place it on top of that stair on that end and on top of that upside down stair. But on top of the other stairs, we're just going to place dirt blocks like that. And we'll do the same thing at the back of the building. So we'll do a tile, then 4 dirt blocks and another deep slate tile. Whoops, I placed that in the wrong spot. That was silly. And then for the 2 side walls, it's just all dirt blocks. So we'll do dirt on top of every single stair right there. And on the opposite side wall, we'll do the exact same thing. And then you can come to the inside of the building, and you can see these 2 dirt blocks we have sticking up in each corner. We're just going to connect these with 2 layers of white concrete. So go ahead and build a square of these. And once that's done, I want you to look at one of the side walls of the building. So the staircase is running sideways like that, and we're building on this wall here. What we're going to do is place 2 upside down spruce stairs like that. Then look in this direction and place 2 upside down spruce stairs there as well. Now we're just going to run some trapdoors starting at the back of the building. Holding shift, I'm going to place our spruce trapdoors all the way along just like that. And we'll do the same over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spruce trapdoors. And just above this, we're going to place a dirt block on top of the concrete on each end, and then run stripped dark oak logs over the tops of our stairs and trapdoors. So we'll do the same thing just over here. And then look at this wall over here. What we're going to do is place a dirt block in the middle with a stripped dark oak log on each side, and then plug up those gaps with dirt blocks. And we'll do the same over here. So our 3 dirt blocks there with our 2 stripped dark oak logs. Then against the dirt, we'll do 3 upside down spruce stairs, and they will have 2 spruce slabs in between. So you can do the same here, 1, 2, 3 stairs and 2 slabs. Alrighty, just behind that middle stair on top of this dirt block, we're going to do another dirt block. Each side of that we'll do 4 mangrove planks with an extra one in the middle right there. Now we're going to swing around to the outside of what we just built, and against the planks right there we're going to place sea lanterns with 3 dirt in between. Then look at it from the side, place another 2 dirt there and another 2, and we'll do the same over here, 2 more dirt and whoops, another 2 just like that. So go ahead and build the exact same thing right here. Okay, once you've got both of those in, just diagonally up from the stripped dark oak log, we're going to place a dirt block there, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mangrove planks and another dirt block. So that's how you should look. Go ahead and build the same thing on this side. So dirt, 5 planks and another dirt. And now we're going to swing around to the side wall, and just against this line of mangrove planks and dirt, we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dirt blocks, just every second block. So the first one's against here, and we'll just place all of those in like that. Now swing around to this side. In between our planks here, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 dirt blocks, And then we'll go 1, 2, 3 on that side, and 1, 2, 3 right there. So we're just making a nice little triangle. And of course you can do the same here. So 4 dirt blocks, then 3 and 3. Okay, we're going to look at this triangle again, but we're going to look at it from the inside of the building. So just in front of this dirt, we'll place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stripped dark oak logs with an extra one in each corner like that. Then against these dirt blocks, we'll do 3 chiseled blackstone on each side. And then you can just place 5 spruce fences on each side like that. So turn around and do the exact same thing right here. And next you can grab some spruce slabs, and we're just going to place them against the top dark oak and run them all the way along until we connect on that side. Then with spruce trapdoors, look down at this dark oak here and place 5 right there. And we'll also do another 5 on this side. Then come to the outside of the triangle, and what I built here, copy the same thing to the opposite side. So with dark oak, we're going to go 1, 2, 3 with a dirt block on top. Then grab dark oak trapdoors, look away from the building, place them on the sea lantern and flick them up. And we'll do the same on that side. Then each side of our trapdoor, we're going to do dark oak planks. Then you can hold shift and place a spruce button on the trapdoor, and just be careful not to open the trapdoor now because the button will fall off. Then with chiseled bookshelves, we're just going to place 3 on that side and 3 on that side. So build that on the opposite side. And then you can grab some dark oak stairs, and we're going to look to the side and place one upside down against that final plank. And then you'll need to hold shift so we can do 2 more against the chiseled bookshelves. And we will do the same thing on that side. Then grab dark oak planks. We'll place one against the dirt block at the top. And we'll also place one against the bottom stair on each side. Then with dirt blocks, we'll go 1, 2, 3 on that side. And another 3 on that side. We'll do 1 on the dark oak plank. And another one right behind it. So build that on the other side as well. And staying with our dirt, come right up the top and place one on top of that dark oak and one there, and then we'll do 2 on top of our slabs. Now I want you to come down to the edge of the roof, and what I build right here you can copy to every single side. It's exactly the same. So find the final grindstone. And just against that, we're going to hold shift and place a polished blackstone brick slab. So we're placing that against the top half of the grindstone. And we'll also come along to the last grindstone on this side, and we will do the same thing. Then against the end of that, we'll do a deep slate brick slab, and we're going to run it all the way along until we finish in front of that slab. But then we're also going to poke it out 1 extra slab on each side like so. Then you can look from this direction, and we're just going to place our blackstone slabs every second block, just like that. So go ahead and build the exact same thing on every side of the roof. Okay, then you can come along to a corner, and what I build right here, I want you to copy to the other 3 corners. They are exactly the same. So find the dirt block right in the corner, and we're going to place a deep slate brick slab just on top of that. Then diagonally behind it, we'll do a deep slate brick and another one diagonally in front. Then against the bottom half of that brick, we'll do 2 blackstone brick slabs. So you can place another brick right in between them. And then with a deep slate brick slab, we're just going to do one on the diagonal just against the top half of that brick. Then staying with those slabs, we'll do 2 right there. And then 2 right there. So that's how a corner looks. Go ahead, build that in the other corners. Okay, come along to any side of the roof, and what I build here, you can copy the same thing to the other sides. They're all the same, even though at the front and the back you've got a tile block there rather than a dirt block. It doesn't matter, it's still the exact same way to build it. So starting on top of this dark oak log, we're going to do a blackstone brick. And we're just going to place them in these gaps above the grindstone. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then in front of those, we're going to do blackstone brick slabs, so 7 of those. Then above our trapdoors, we're going to do deep slate tile blocks, so place 8 of those. And each of those is going to have a deep slate tile slab in front. So go ahead and build that on every side of the roof. Okay, once you've done that, we're going to come along to the side walls, so not the front and the back. We're just going to work on the 2 sides, and it's going to begin the same way as what we just did. So starting in this first gap in between our dirt blocks, we're going to do a blackstone brick, and we're going to place these along. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they will have 5 blackstone brick slabs in front. And then starting just beside that slab, we'll do deep slate tiles. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they will all have deep slate tile slabs in front. So come along to the opposite wall and do the exact same thing. Okay, we're going to leave the side walls and we're going to work on the front and the back, and both of these are exactly the same. So starting right here on the last dirt block, we're going to do a deep slate tile block, and we're just going to place one every second block and finish right there. Then in between those, we're going to do blackstone brick stairs, and then you'll see 4 dirt blocks. We're just going to cover them up with deep slate tile slabs. Okay, now we're going to build on this triangle. So what I build here, copy the same thing to the one on the other end. So we're going to look at the triangle from the side, and you can see we've got this block right here, the deep slate brick. Just against the side of that, we're going to do a deep slate brick slab. So just against the top half of that. And then we'll do another slab on top. Then just behind that, we'll do a deep slate brick. And then 1, 2, 3 deep slate brick stairs. Then a deep slate brick with a deep slate brick wall on top. So that's how it should look. We can do the same on this side. So we're going to put a slab just against the top half of that block with another slab on top of it. Then a brick. Then 3 stairs. Then a brick, and then a brick wall. So build that on the other side. And then we're going to look at this triangle from the front, and against the very top dirt block, we're going to do a right way up deep slate tile stair, and that will have a deep slate brick slab just underneath it. Then grab deep slate tiles and placing against the dirt, we'll go 1, 2, 3, and then we'll also do a 4th one against the dark oak. We'll do the same here, so 4 on the diagonal. Then just diagonally down from this, we're going to do an upside down deep slate tile stair. That will have a deep slate tile slab on top. Then just beside it, we'll do a deep slate tile block. So we'll do the same on this side, so coming down on the diagonal. Right here, we'll do our upside down stair with the tile slab on top and then a deep slate tile beside it. So build that on the other side. Okay, I want you to grab some polished basalt and come along to where we've got these dirt blocks up the top every second block. Just in between these, we're going to run our polished basalt, so we're placing 5 of those in total. Then above the top of that, we're going to run polished basalt again, just all lying on its side, and keep going until we reach this stair. We're going to finish just above that stair like that. And we'll do the same on this side, so keep going 1 block past those walls, just like that. Now grab deep slate tile slabs, come to the side of the roof, and you can see we've got these dirt blocks every second block. Just go ahead and place your tile slabs on top of those, and of course do the exact same thing on this side. And then to fill in the roof, this is really easy, and it's going to be the exact same on the other side. So starting just beside this dark oak plank, we're going to place deep slate tile blocks, and we're placing 1, 2, 3, 4. Then next to those, we'll do 4 blackstone brick stairs, and then we're back to our tile blocks, and then another 4 stairs beside that. You get the idea, we're just going back and forth with our blocks. So keep placing 4 blocks and 4 stairs until you've filled in the entire roof. And once you've done that on each side, come along to these dirt blocks at the top, and against those we're going to place upside down deep slate brick stairs, so place them against every dirt block. Then in between the stairs we're going to do spruce trapdoors, and then on top of the stairs and the trapdoors we're just going to run some grey carpet all the way along. So go ahead and do the same thing on this side. And now we're going to decorate the top of the roof, and we'll begin by building some koi fish with their tails sticking up in the air. So on top of the polished basalt, just where the two walls are, place a deep slate brick with a temporary block on top. Then look from this side, and against the brick we'll do an upside down deep slate brick stair with a right way up stair on top. Then look in the opposite direction, and on top of the dirt place another stair. Then you can break it, so that's our little fishy with his tail in the air. And we'll do the same on this side in the same spot. So our brick with the dirt, then look from this side, upside down stair, right way up stair, then look in the opposite direction and place your other stair. Now grab deep slate brick walls. We're going to skip a block from our fish, and then we're just going to place a wall every second block. And then we're going to connect all of this with dark oak fence gates. Then on top of our walls, we're going to place nether brick fences, so 5 of those. And on top of each of those, we're going to place an iron bar. And believe it or not, that is it. That is the fire castle. 100% complete. So thanks for watching. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. And also subscribe to the channel because I have more tutorials coming up pretty soon. For instance, if you would like to build the fire castle in this little compound right here, then I will show you how to do that very, very soon. So once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.